Okay, when I think of the great realistic space-based movies, I think of ones like The Martian or Gravity or Moon. And after watching ISS, I think I'm gonna have to add that to the list as well. This is my spoiler-free review. Chapter times are in the description, so you can skip ahead to whatever topic you're most interested in hearing me talk about. I.S.S. stands for International Space Station, and this one houses astronauts from the United States and Russia. And on land side, a crazy war appears to have broken out, and the movie's basically about how these astronauts handle the situation, knowing that their respective countries are at odds. The movie is directed by Gabriella Cowperwaith. Please forgive me if I mispronounced her name. This is my first time seeing any of her work. It stars Ariana DeBose and Pillow Asbeck, and the full cast is basically 6 people here. One of the things that I really appreciated about the movie was how well they did the zero gravity movements. The astronauts were kind of just floating around in space there, and I bought it. Something I noticed that they did to help with that suspension of disbelief was to give the actors zero gravity friendly hairstyle. And that's significant because if they just had their hair hanging normally in zero gravity, it would have been just all over the place. Having the girls with kind of like a updo or the guys with short hair allowed it to be much more manageable and less of a special effect to get that zero gravity look. The cast did a great job here too. I was impressed with everyone, especially DeBose and Asbeck. They did a great job of just selling the scenario and the severity of it and the tension that could come with something like that happening. There's a lot of camaraderie at the beginning of the movie between the Americans and the Russians, and then at that certain moment where everyone finds out exactly what's going on, it's just nonstop tension throughout the rest of the movie. None of them knew who they could trust since they were both on opposite sides of the fence. Then you wouldn't think that there would be a lot of action in a movie like this because of the setting. They're in a small space and they can't move around a ton, but there was actually 3 or 4 really great and well put together action sequences that all involve real stakes. There's the one that the poster for the movie is based off of that involves an astronaut doing a spacewalk to make a repair, and the results of it are kind of similar to what you see in the poster. My only gripe with the movie is not necessarily a bad thing, but I wanted to see what was happening landside and what was causing all of what they saw from the space station. They leave a lot of that up to the viewer's interpretation and what you might assume might be happening, and even the astronauts in the movie don't fully know either. So I really liked this movie. I thought it was a really cool scenario and a great idea for a story, and it's something that could actually happen in real life. It's my favorite movie that I've seen so far this year for whatever that's worth, and I think you should go see it. So let me know what you thought of ISS in the comments, or if you're planning to go check it out. Like this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my next one.